Welcome to Junction City Live. My name is Christopher Gillis. Some people just call me Larry, but that's really just my dad's name. If you can see this spot up here on my forehead, that means it's in HD. That's what happens when you play pretend military with a bunch of guys who also play pretend soldiers. This week, we have a great lineup. We have Fox Van Cleef, who are a seasonal hit with Thanksgiving songs. Then we have Danielle Wygant, who does ceramics. Oh man, I hate words so much. Especially this next one, who's a stand-up comedian. His name is Josh Bonokalafi, and I'm pretty sure I screwed up his name about 100 times tonight, and someone from his ancestors are going to kill me. But we have Fox Van Cleef, and we're going to listen to them right now with their Thanksgiving hit. Here we go.
It's a savor, each sip of coffee, seven cheese, business class flights. This is my life. As a man of luxury, I truly do have every little thing I need. Tell me, Mercury, I've been drinking, but I was driving anyway. I saw a sad old streetwalker. I picked him up to sit. He said, "Hey there, Mr. Man, can you spare a time? It's all wrong, man, it means you can't spare it. But I won't get you nothing. You must know." It's my story. really disgusted by my story, says boy, self-loathing is a total one in tea. Said, let me give you some advice. Said, you must hold on tight in this ride that is life to the ones that you love. And when you can't do that, you got to hold on. I Lord, hold you down. I say, hold on. When you feel like you are done, you got to hold down. Yeah, hold down. Yeah, Lord, hold down. When you feel like you can't, you got to hold down.
Well, we just heard from Fox Van Cleef. Now we're going to go to White Tombstone Winnie, who's going to talk to a girl who likes to get her hands dirty.
Hey Chris, thanks for that introduction. My name's Wyatt Winnie and I'm here with Daniel Wygant, who's a Weber State student and a ceramic artist. How are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic, I'm here with you. I've got this great art in front of me. Would you like to tell me a little bit about the difference between what a potter and a sculptor and a ceramic artist is?
A potter and a ceramist pretty much are kind of the same thing. They both work with clay. Potters primarily work on the wheel. They throw their pots off the wheel and create them that way. Ceramists, like what I do, we are otherwise known as hand builders. We just start with clay and build with our hands. We don't use the wheel at all. And sculptors, they could use clay if they want, but pretty much it's anything they can find or use to make a sculpture. It's not necessarily in clay.
What was it about ceramics that drew you in, made you fall in love?
It started about 6 years ago. I first started doing it in high school. It was just kind of a class that I thought would be interesting to do. So I started doing it and then realized I actually loved doing it and I didn't want to stop doing it.
Yeah, and then 6 years later, here you are.
I'm still doing it.
You're still doing it. Is it something that you could make a career out of?
It definitely is. I'm getting my Bachelor's of Fine Arts degree in ceramics, which means I'm just focusing in ceramics. That allows me to be an artist. If I choose, I can go on and get my Master's of Fine Arts too with that. So I can definitely just...
But it's all about the degree. I mean, you can't be an artist without that degree.
It actually
right?
is. It really does make a difference if you just have your BFA or if you have your MFA. You definitely need the degrees to go along with it to help.
And is ceramics something that could be lucrative?
It could be. There are some people that do make a business out of just selling their ceramics.
Now, is that something that we walk into like Kmart or Target one day and see the Danielle Wygant line, or is it something that you'd see more in galleries?
If you want to stick with more of the fine arts, which is what I want to do, it'll be primarily in galleries. Stuff in stores like that is art, but it's not considered a fine art.
Would you like to tell me about any of these pieces? Tell me what inspired you about it or what drew you in to create the piece?
I could talk about any the middle pieces, they're entitled My Better Half. I was going through relationship issues at the time and I saw another artist that did a piece called Soulmates and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, and I got like all girly about it. So I'm like, oh, I'll make a piece like that, similar to it. So I kind of took his design and then modified it into my own. So with the two pieces together, they make an overall outside shape, and then they kind of just represent two people that are meant to be together.
Yeah. This one here, it reminds me, I think of a big tentacle, like an octopus.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is that bad? Or
no, it's however you perceive it. I mean, I didn't do it to make it look like an octopus, but if that's how you see it, then...
Well, I mean, we could say squid.
Squid would work too.
You know what I'm saying? So as far as ceramics is concerned, you told me earlier that this wasn't your first art. You liked to do something else as well.
Yeah, I actually wanted to be a writer. It's something that I enjoyed doing, but then I just fell in love with ceramics and I couldn't go back after that.
So between the two, writing and ceramics, if they were in a boxing match together, which one would win?
Oh, it'd be ceramics hands down.
Ceramics,
I can't go
hands
away
down.
from art now.
Yeah, and so have there been times where, you know, certain teachers in high school or at Weber State have really helped to shape where you've been going?
Definitely, teachers do make a big part in it, especially the professors here have been really encouraging. I mean, you have your few every now and then that make you just want to drop it and walk away from it, but for the most part, they've been very helpful in finding where I want to go, as far as helping me find where I want to go with it.
Well, Danielle, I'm glad that you're on the path. I'm glad that you could come and speak to us tonight, talk a little bit about the art. And right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it back to Chris Gillis, because Chris Gillis, he's got the rest of our show, Fox Van Cleef, Off the Wall Comedy coming up for you. So Chris, I'm throwing it back to you.